Hey guys, Jolaton here, and I'm back with another video. So today we are going to learn how to terraform.
And at the end, we will basically just teach you guys how to terraform and show you guys like the different ways you can do the detailing and different options you will have.
Yeah. So in the end of this, it's going to look something about this, but on this, we're going to make it on the other side. So we have been gathering a ton of materials here, and we have a lot of stuff. So we're going to, well...
We're pretty much set, and we will do this in survival. But I guarantee you guys, if you do it in creative, it will be 100% more easier, and you will have different block layers. You don't have to use the same blocks we're using right now. You can use any kind of palette you want for terraforming. It does not matter.
Yeah. So, shall we start with the first point?
Yes. Let's start.
Awesome. So, do you want to take this point or shall I?
What points basically? Do I just start?
The forming. Here, I can give you some stone. Okay, I will go start then. So, for the start, we're going to just, well, place blocks. We're going to make the form that we want, and we're just going to start.
Come up with a shape that
you
want the terraforming to be.
Yeah.
Warning, you guys don't have to make any perfect shapes. You can just random it out because the perfect look of terraforming is imperfection.
Exactly.
You don't have to make it look perfect, because if you want it to be realistic, then you can just random it out, detail it completely randomly, and basically find what you want.
Yeah.
Everyone has different styles in terraforming. So basically, we're showing you the basics, but you don't have to just kind of, do the exact same thing. You can just continue terraforming in your own way and find your own, style that you like to do, because there's so many options.
Yeah, exactly. So, we have started with the form here. And as you may see, it's not perfect. If we move up here to the other cliff, we will just show you right here. It's very odd of a shape, but honestly, I really like it just because of that. It's just quite beautiful in its own way. What do you think?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
So we will basically start and see where it goes, and at the end we will give you guys some tips and pointers on what you can do with detailing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we're not going to do much explaining while we're building, just because you guys can just watch and see what we're doing and embrace it as your own.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to start building it up a little bit. And it's going to be about as tall as that one, so it doesn't go too low or too high. Because I think that's a good height for this. What do you think?
I agree. Something along the lines of this.
Yeah. Let's start then. So we started this time lapse with, well, building up the wall. So as you see, it's quite just going up, and we changed a little bit on the way, deciding off where we're going to go and all that. And this is just doing it whenever we want. We didn't plan this ahead or anything, so we just kept on building and looked if it was nice. So yeah, that's it, and just going up and up and up. Okay, so we're back now, and we have finished the wall of this. And like you see, it's not detailed at all, and it's quite boring, honestly. It's just flat, boring, and not that pretty to look at. But that we're going to change soon, because first we're gonna have to put a top to this. With what I mean with top my sister is going to explain. Take it away.
Okay, so basically, while terraforming, you can basically do it like this and then just do the detail for like, basically mountains and such. However, since we're starting from scratch, we're going to have to do the mountain dirt part on the top. And as we're doing that, we're slowly going to basically turn this into a small mountain. And it will be, for us anyway, it is way easier to start detailing after you've put the dirt, because you can just start from the top to bottom and you'll basically have no problems. But if you want to detail and then put the dirt, that's perfectly fine. It is your choice.
Okay, shall we start?
Yeah. So.
Awesome. Oh, I fell. Start putting dirt. Now we are starting with building the dirt. And you might see as it's quite simple, but it's actually not. So what is important here is that it doesn't become unnatural, because it's quite hard, I guess, because it's just we didn't really know where this was going, so we just kept on building and hoped it was going to go well. And it was a little bit hard because we had to make it a little bit further than we thought at the beginning, and it was very hard because we didn't want it to look, like I said, a flappy salad. So we just continued on building it up and making it look as best as we could. So yeah, as we see here, we changed it a little bit, and yeah, so that's it. Okay, so we have just finished the dirt, as you can see. And while we look at this, yes, it's not the most beautiful thing. Like, it's very flat, it's very dead looking. It's not really that sort of style yet, but don't worry, we will be getting there soon.
But this is the exact same way this one started.
Yeah, it looked really flat, it looked really boring, and as time goes on and the grass starts coming, as you may see, it's already starting to grow here. So it will be starting to grow here, and we will even do that, so it will look even better than before. Well, right now, because right now, if you look here, it's really, really flat and really, really boring. But that we're going to do with the next point, which is detailing. And now we're just going to use like this. We're just going to place down stone and grass, and that's how it's going to start. And then after that, we're going to start with the andesite. So yeah, shall we start?
Not just andesite.
Not just andesite, cobblestone. We have
However,
andesite.
if you want your basically terraformed area to be completely stone or whatever block you're using, you can totally do that and just skip the detailing part.
Yeah. As you see, this part, it doesn't have any andesite, it doesn't have any cobblestone, it doesn't have any slabs nor staircases or stairs. But still, it looks amazing and I really love it. But this is just to show you can do this as well. So yeah, shall we get started?
Yes.
Awesome. Where shall we start then? I'm going to grab some stone, and after that we're going to choose a place and start detailing. And I'm going to start here, because why not? And as you see, this makes such a huge detail. Like, it makes it so much better already. Like, yes, it's just a few blocks, but in time. What?
Jim, are we doing the same design style we did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I believe so. So, we're just going to... This is looking way better already. Just place blocks everywhere and don't really care where you place it. Just go on and do whatever you wish. And if you don't like it, then you don't have to have it, and you can just take it away and just place blocks. It's a lot of fun. And now there is one of my favorite points of this. So this is actually one of my favorites because you just get to place and not it is important to see where how it looks and all that, but it's a lot of fun and it's just a lot of fun. So it's actually taking quite a lot of time because there is placing, there is checking if it's okay, and well, all of that. It takes quite a long time, and this cliff is quite big. It's not the biggest, but it's still quite big. And as you see, we're just building it out, or building it in even. That's what I did, at least, where I built it in a little bit, and then we also go to the dirt, which is quite hard because I didn't want it to look like it was hanging too low or hanging too flat, so I used actually the camera that you're seeing here to see how it looked and all that, so it looked good from above, and I'm really happy where it have this is really beautiful, and I really like it, and it will look even more beautiful when the grass spreads over here. So yeah, that's it of this part. Okay, so we are now back with our, well, we have finally detailed this. What do you think?
It looks nice, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really proud. This looks so awesome. And we could just leave it at this and start filling it with trees and bone meal and stuff like that, but we're going to take the step further and show you how to decorate it even better. And if you want to keep your building or your terraforming like this, then it's completely fine. It's just as beautiful, but we're going to go a little bit step further and make it a little bit more interesting, because, well,
Also,
yes,
and you don't like the way that the dirt looks or anything, you can just not do this.
yeah,
While detailing, basically you don't have to have a pattern at all. It's kind of like terraforming, really. Just break a bunch of blocks, replace them with andesite.
is that all? I'm waiting for you to speak up more.
Oh, I'm just focusing on the. Okay.
It's just a small
Just
a taste. I want you to give me a taste.
while detailing, basically terraforming, there's a lot of stuff you can do, but normally personally, I just like to delete and get rid of a bunch of random blocks, and then what I basically do is I replace them with the blocks I want. I go from block to block. So for example, if I'm working with about 3 or 4 different blocks, I like to basically use each one individually. For example, I'm doing the andesite right now. If I was doing it, I would, for the second block, I would get rid of the andesite on some places, replace them with the blocks, and see what I like. So I don't just go on completely. And I know that takes longer, but it's more safe in my opinion.
We have cobblestone as well.
I know.
And stairs and slabs.
I know.
I've been gathering so much material. Should I just... Oh, I don't really use that. Heartbreaking.
I rarely detail my terraforming.
Who are you?
For example, if it was me, I would keep it like this. But I'm going to add cobblestone.
You're going to extra mile. Ooh, that cobblestone stands out so much. I see a spider.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't realize how much it would stand out. Is it good? Is it looking good?
You want to keep the cobblestone or?
Maybe as slabs and staircases, but not full blocks, I think. Because it's standing way too much out.
I agree.
It's like a sore eye. And that's fine, like we're testing out and we check how, we just see how it looks, and then we're like, no, that's not our taste, and we try with something else. And this looks way better, so.
What I suggest doing is, if you're going to test out details on your build, do not like test it out on the, like do it the full build. Do what we're doing. Pick a small side. Like this one, a small place, an area. And then what you can do is you can basically detail that side with the blocks and stuff you want. Decide it and then go for the full build. It's just easy.
Yeah. Shall we start with the slabs so we can get done with this and do the full?
Yeah. Where's the crafting table?
I forgot about getting a crafting table. That is shocking for me. Just
there's wood here.
I forgot about the crafting table.
There's wood here, it's fine.
Awesome. By the way, I do believe there are some slabs and staircases here.
Very well. I made some just to show the basics. Basically, what you can do with slabs is that if you feel like one block's like too low, but you don't want to add two, just add slabs. Easy.
Yeah. We will also show later on how you can detail with a small, or not how, but that you can use the exact same style that we're doing on smaller builds or smaller detailing, terraforming.
Terraforming can be done with any build.
Yeah.
Terraforming can be done with stone. It's usually used for stone, but you can do netherracks, magma blocks, even diamond blocks. Really, it's all in your choice.
Yeah. Shall we start with the full detail? I really like this so far. It still stands out with the cobblestone, but it looks so much better now than before.
Yes, it does.
And now we start with detailing part 2. So this is pretty much like, as you saw, like it's a lot of work to this, and I really like this part as well because you just get to place blocks and see like it transform pretty much, and it's just very beautiful. And if you ask any tips, then use the color palette that you get. Like for example, here we use a lot of gray, like andesite, cobblestone, and other stuff like that, and I just absolutely love it. And we use staircases and slabs and all that, and if you can, use it on the water as well, because that's ending up a little bit better, and I really like that. So yeah, if it goes underwater, of course, which this does a little bit, I believe. So yeah, that's it. So we are finished with the detailing of, well, the stone, as you have seen, and I am really proud of this. Come on. Look at this detailing. It's awesome, and as you might see, it's 2 different ways from this. We started the same as the other cliff, but we detail it with other blocks, and slabs and staircases as well as walls, and honestly, it looks way more interesting. What do you think?
I really like the detailing we did, but
Yeah.
I think we overdosed in the slabs. It looks
Yeah!
really good.
We have a lot of
But,
slabs.
like, and I still have like 11 slabs left from that.
Oh my god. I have a stack of slabs.
Really?
I have even
I
more
mean,
than slabs.
I only made like a stack and a half when I first did, and I gave most of the half to you.
Yeah. But this is how it looks so far, and it's actually really good. I love this, and it's just beautiful. So let's start with...
Something I think we could like improve is probably add more dirt
Yeah,
dripping down.
I was a little bit scared of doing that because it didn't look really good while recording on the other account. So I don't know. I'm a little bit half-seas on that, but
it might look better, but for all in all, the terraforming is done.
yeah,
This is done. You can change a few stuff. You can add more dirt if you want. You can not add the dirt and just make a flat surface if you want on the top. You can do anything you want. You can do not detailing or detail it. It's all your choice.
yeah.
We don't care.
But now we're going to move on to the next thing, which is the greenery.
Greenery? Oh, right.
The trees. I was actually... I mean, we could use custom trees, but for this video we're not going to do it because one, we're not good enough, so we wouldn't want to make a tutorial about it, and two, this is just about terraforming and not, well, greenery. We just want to put it out a little bit more detail, so yeah.
However, we both have been kind of learning how to do the custom trees, so when we learn that, we will immediately make a video about how to do it, so yeah.
When we feel comfortable in our learnings.
Trees.
And now we start with one of the shorter and more easier parts where we just put greenery all over, and as you see, we don't go with just the trees and grass and all that, we also go with leaves, which I really love. Like, that did a lot.
We're done.
Not much to say. Like, this is beautiful.
If you guys want, like, you don't have to put trees on top of it either. You can make your own little house, or you can make the terraformed area bigger than this. You can make a whole like area just terraformed and use it as a platform, maybe for a town, maybe for a castle, who knows? You can build anything.
Yeah, that's the amazing thing with Minecraft. Like, the only limit is your imagination. So yeah, and we have one last thing to show actually, so we will just get there right now. So this is our last thing. I was talking about this before, and you're hiding. This is a smaller version of a cliff, and it's absolutely beautiful. As you see, we use the same technique. Like, we have the slabs, we have the stairs, we have the drooping of the dirt, and we have even greenery with lily pads, sea pickles. Oops, those sea pickles are gone now, as well as vines and carrots, sugar canes and trees and all that, and as well as flowers, of course. And that shows that it doesn't have to be the biggest thing in the world. It can be like this, and it makes such a change in scenery. Just look at this. It's such a beautiful... If we just take a screenshot here, it would be absolutely beautiful, and it could even be a desktop. Actually, I'm going to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Cute.
Can you get out there? I can see your hand. Ah! Like that. And now I'm going to have that as my desktop because this is so beautiful. Like, it doesn't have to be the biggest thing. It just has to be a small little area that you're proud with. And as long as it's as long as you're proud of it, I'm proud. My sister is also proud, right?
Yes, I am proud.
Exactly. So I hope y'all learned something in this video, and if you have any ideas for future tutorials and how to build, then please tell us, because we would love to do your ideas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope y'all enjoyed this
We'll pick out
episode.
some.
Yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode here, and if you liked the video, then like it. If you are not subscribed, then subscribe, I guess, for more information of how to build. And if not, then I'm not forcing you. But yeah, I hope you all are excited for the next video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye.